Keep them doggies rolling. Rawhide. What are you smoking?
I'm going to be smoking Cornell and Deal's Yale mixture. I found a 5-year-old tin.
I was there.
Yeah, you were. So I bought it. It's very good. Mild English, kind of a Pinot flavor,
Mm-hmm.
Pinot Noir. Wow.
What are you drinking?
Anchor Brewing IPA. Pretty good. We've had.
Out of San Francisco.
Very satisfying.
I'm smoking Peter Stockaby's Luxury Twist Flake out of my reverse calabash, which we will discuss further later.
Mm-hmm.
Same with that pipe.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Right. Welcome to J&J Artisan Pipe Shop Talk, episode 11.
He's John. I'm Jared.
This is true. So, just a quick little reminder, at the end of this episode we're going to reveal who won the raffle. All dramatically, because we don't know who won yet either, but we'll do it at the end of the episode. Last week we discussed mortise and tenon fits, and talked about, introduced military mounts, which is what we're going to discuss today. Would you like to explain how military mounts are different than traditional or whatever?
Sure.
Speak away.
Military mounts differ from traditional mortise and tenon fits in several important ways. Well, one mostly. Instead of being a straight-walled hole, it is a tapered hole. And it's not a very dramatic taper. It's kind of a very subtle taper. It's actually kind of hard to see.
A few degrees angle.
But what this does is allows the stem to go in as far as is necessary to achieve a snug fit. Instead of going in as far as it was made to and stopping, it will go in as far as it needs to and to achieve the snug fit. And so you're always going to get that snug fit. And that's one of the wonderful things about military mounts. Even though they kind of limit you as far as what kind of stems you can use, they are far superior as far as longevity.
They're structurally more sound.
And structure is concerned for those reasons that I just said. For the most part, this is a method that is difficult to pull off, but when pulled off correctly, it doesn't have any longevity problems or structural problems that we talked about last week with the traditional straight-walled mortise and tenon fit. Where did this fascinating engineering feat originate from?
It happened. It's called military mounts because it had to do with the military, because it had to do with World War I. So I was told by a 90-year-old tobacco shop owner. Little disclaimer there, because I'm not entirely sure of its accuracy, but it sounds right. What happened was, in World War I, in the trenches, people would have their pipes, because it was cool back then to smoke a pipe, and it's still cool now, and you should buy one. Is they would break their stems in the trenches, and they wouldn't have a way to smoke their pipe, and so factories started getting together. Well, I don't know if they got together, but they started making pipes with a military mount. And what that means is, with the tapered mortise, what someone could do in the trenches if their stem had broke was they could take a used bullet shell and knock off the end of it or poke a hole in it and make it a stem, so that the tapered tip of the bullet shell could fit into the mortise and be a replacement stem.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
Ingenious.
Yeah.
Nowadays, we've gotten a little bit more fancy with it. We use... Well, most people aren't in the trenches breaking their stems. So, if you are in the trenches and breaking your stems, cheers to you. But
But the most common use is just different times of year, different humidity levels, etc., weather
Mm-hmm.
can change the size of the mortise of the briar. And so your stem will fit no matter where you are or
Mm-hmm.
what you're doing, which is great. Plus, it's unlikely to snap off because you don't have the pressure of a flush fit that will be pushing against. It's all scientific.
I feel like the word
stuff,
shear is like the technical term, the engineering term shear is important here, but I'll have to ask my friend.
I believe you.
Yeah.
Anyhow, we digress.
Well, okay,
The,
talk about what we use and what other people use, because I think,
well, the important
to,
thing
well,
now is about the metal reinforcements.
right,
Is
yeah,
what you're talking about?
yeah,
Well, the metal reinforcements is when you push a taper fit in there, it pushes pressure outwards on the mortise on your shank. So what that can do is that can snap and crack your shank if you push it in too far. So to help prevent this, there are two ways of doing it. One
Mm-hmm.
is a metal reinforcement of a cap, which Ernie Markle, we have a photo of Ernie Markle's
yeah.
pipe.
Actually, and his is nicer than this one. He used silver,
Yeah,
I believe.
he used silver to cast, and that's often found in Peterson's, although Peterson's also does nickel. And so there's the military cap, or there's the military ring, which goes into the briar, and it's so you just see a slight ring around the mortise and
Right.
not this big metal cap at the end of the shank.
Right, and that is achieved using a hole saw and a dummy jig.
Yeah, if you.
And it's complicated. J. Allen Pipes has a nice video about that.
Mhm.
He's selling tools, J. Allen tools,
Channel design tools.
something like that.
Yeah, something weird. Just kidding, Jeff. So, yeah, there's the cap versus the ring. We use copper. Most people use brass. Some people use silver.
Mhm.
The titanium is used, or not? Yeah, titanium. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at
by
least
Nate
Nate
King.
King.
And so yeah, you have a lot of options in the world of pipes.
Mm-hmm. And basically, metal is stronger than wood, and it's very, very difficult, even for a metal like brass or copper, which aren't necessarily like structural metals,
Mm-hmm.
to be burst from the inside. I don't even. You'd have to like get a sledgehammer
Mm-hmm.
and anyways.
Most of the time, you would break your stem trying to break your shank.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Just a great way of reinforcing it.
Mhm.
Either way, with the cap, like the
Mhm.
pictures that Ernie sent to us, or
Which-
with the ring.
Yeah, and the photos of that pipe Ernie has will be in Vegas this weekend.
Right.
Which, if you're not there, I'm sorry, because it's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, we'll have a lot of military amounts of pipes available,
Mhm.
and yeah.
And by the way, we're going to try and send out a newsletter before all of the shows that we're going to be doing in the future. So if you want to see the pipes that we're taking to a show, sign up for our newsletter at jnjpipes.com. And if you're watching this video and you're not signed up, you probably already missed the one for Vegas. So
Yeah, but there are more shows throughout
There are
the
more
year,
shows.
so shine up. Off to the raffle.
huzzah! Here we go.
All right, what are we doing?
We're doing the raffle.
Hello, and welcome to our raffle. We can't hear very well because of our safety.
And now we're going to drink beer and operate power tools.
Whoa!
Here we go.
Inside here is the names of all the people in the raffle, and it is spinning. And then we're going to pull a random name out.
Yeah. When should we stop?
I don't know.
Is now good?
Sure.
All right.
You want to grab the canister? I'll crank this off.
I'm removing my... I guess I don't have to yell anymore.
Oh, okay. I won't yell either.
Here. for framing.
For framing. All right. I can't get my hands in here. All right. All right. This is the name. This is the winner. I don't know who it is. Neither do you, but you're about to find out. It is Din Wallen.
Congrats!
Welcome. Congrats. You can see the name here. Maybe not. But congratulations, and we will contact you
On
soon.
Monday.
Yeah, probably on Monday, because we're going to the show, and we're pretty busy. But on Monday, we will be shipping you out your pipe. So, congratulations.
And thank you again to all of you who shared the video.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're going to be doing this again. Is
Yeah,
that fair to say?
We've got a few.
We can work something.
We'll think about it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Adios.
See you next week.
Cheers.